Hi Libra, welcome back to the channel. It's me Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay?
The intersection of my deepest needs. You were there, I knew, now you know.
Okay, so in this reading, Libra, it's going to be a universe system format. We're going to be looking at your energy, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? You have somebody here who's really looking into working on themselves because they feel, you know, when I was pulling these combinations of cards, the thing that struck to me the most is how it kind of like reminded me of a quote that I just read a few days earlier about how you need to heal yourself so that when somebody tried to love them, you let them. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is somebody in this reading who's trying to do that, so we'll see. Okay, now in your overall energy you have the 10 of Pentacles, the Strength card, and you also have the Ace of Wands. What is challenging you, you have the Page of Pentacles. I feel that at this present moment, you are very much inspired, okay? Your energy level is really good in terms of, you know, having some sort of strength, having some sort of endurance, having some sort of patience in regards to building something that is solid and tangible with another person, okay? Especially with the 10 of Pentacles here. I think you're kind of like inspired to do something. Now, what is your challenges here? You have the Page of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or it could mean that you might be dealing with somebody here who has a little bit of a skepticism when it comes to trusting someone in a relationship, okay? We're going to clarify in a moment. Page of Pentacles also sometimes, especially when it's in a challenging position, could indicate somebody who makes a fuss over little things as a way to not be too close or not to be vulnerable with you. We're going to clarify in a moment. Now, in the past, you have the 7 of Cups and the Hangman. From this person's side, you have the Page of Swords and also the 7 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with somebody here who have a bit of a dismissive, avoidant attachment style, because I see like a lot of hesitance. I see like a lot of resistance from this person in opening up to be fully intimate, to be fully vulnerable with you. And I feel that this person has been confusing you for quite some times here. And it kind of like make you see from a different perspective in your attempt to try to understand them a little bit better. Okay. They are taking their sweet time. That's also the Page of Pentacles right there. It's a very slow moving knight, you know. In my other deck called a Victorian Romantic Tarot, it's like a little boy who is like waiting and thinking and strategizing and calculating, and behind him there's a clock indicating that he doesn't care how much time it took for him to come up to a decision, but he's just going to keep on doing that. You know what I mean? So I feel that that's kind of like the energy that you guys are dealing with at this present moment. Now, in the present moment, from your side, you have the 6 of Pentacles and you also have the 2 of Swords. I feel that right now you guys are a bit at a crossroad, even though a bigger part of you or a bigger percentage of you still kind of like wants to give into the situation. We're going to clarify what it is. And from this person's side, 4 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles, they're very much focused on either their work, their businesses, their money and stuff like that. But although I do see this person's desire to want to work on this connection diligently, but I also see them closing off their heart chakra. So it's like they're like, if you're still with them, like they're doing something, but you don't feel close to them. You don't feel as close as you want them to be. They're still doing the little things that is required. Let's say, for instance, if you're married, like they would still do the little things, you know, like picking up the kids from school. They would still do their responsibility, but you just don't feel close with them, okay? Now, in the future, from your side, you have the Justice and you also have the 8 of Swords. From this person's side, they have the Magician and also the 10 of Cups. Now, we're going to clarify if this is the new person or the person that you're dealing with in a moment. But I do feel that in the future, there is going to be an energy from this person about, finally wanting to have some sort of collective union with both of you, where the relationship does not consist only about their happiness versus yours, but it's the happiness of the both of you. I think we're going to see a little bit of a shift here in the future. However, from your side, you have the Justice and also the Eight of Swords. There is this feeling of like, finally, you know what I mean? And I think that you might have a little bit of a resentment towards this person as well. We're going to clarify out. We're going to clarify Libra. Now let's clarify them. Okay, so I want to clarify this Four of Cups and Eight of Pentacles from their side first. This could also be talking about two people though, okay? So you got one person who's working towards you or working to want to be with you, diligently putting the effort, but you're in a crossroad of like, I don't know, should I go after this or not? And then there's another person whom you give a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of attention to, but this person is pretty much closed off. Where in the future, this person who works diligently towards you, you just don't have your heart in it to a point that it's stressing you out, because you probably think like, why can't I, just receive, you know what I mean? Whereas you have another person who, I don't know, I don't really like the energy of the person whose heart is closed off in the past and then the present moment, and suddenly they start to open up with you in the future. We'll see. Now, the Four of Cups clarified by the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, and also the Ten of Cups. Now, well, this person is facing like a lot of, one of the reasons why they're so stuck in their ways, one of the reasons why this person is having a little bit of a difficulties in terms of opening up is because they carry like a lot of fear within them, and there's like a lot of mysteries for them in regards to this connection, okay? This Moon is, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, and I need to be very, very careful. That's the energy of it. Do they want something together with you? Do they, at the core of their being, want to have a beautiful relationship? They do. But again, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I don't know if this is healthy for me or not. I've been disappointed minimum 3 times, either with you or with somebody else, and I don't know if I should trust this or not. If this is going to be, if I sign up for this, I don't know if this is going to lead to my happily ever after, or is it going to lead to my another year of depression? So there's so many fears that this person is carrying that kind of like lead them to be holding themselves back from you. Now, the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles, and also the Wheel of Fortune. Here's the thing, the energy is there, you know what I mean? Like the energy of like, things are aligned so that both of you could be together. But then as soon as this person has an idea, or as soon as this person wants to be like, you know what, I want to make my relationship better with Libra, I want to do this with Libra, they stop themselves. You know what I mean? They just stop themselves. I just feel that this person is not really giving their 100% towards this connection, simply because, again, they don't know what they're getting themselves into. There's so many fears here that this person is having inside of their mind at this present moment. And you see with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like the universe itself has created some sort of like, I don't know, plans or events, circumstances that could help them, you know, become closer to you or work on this relationship in the way that they should. But the moment that they have that idea, they stop themselves. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Pentacles from your side. And it's been going on for quite some time because the Strength card just popped out. Okay, Six of Wands, the Sun card, and also the Emperor. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. Oh boy, Libra. So you're at an impasse right now. You're at a crossroad, whether you want to, because you believe that this connection is something that you want so much. And I think a lot of you believe that, this person is my person. This person is my karmic, my twin flame, my soulmate, whatever. Right? So you're at a crossroad about like, should I keep on going after this, or should I start something new? Have a better relationship with myself, because with the Ace of Cups here, I don't think this Ace of Cups comes from this person the way that I'm feeling it. I think this Ace of Cups has a lot to do with, again, universe is helping you so that you could expand a territory that is way bigger than this person. And it includes about you exploring the things that you love, or the things that you could do so that you can find yourself back again. So I think you guys are at a crossroad, because again, like there's something here about when things are great between the both of you, it makes you feel very good about yourself. This person, whether you're a female or a male, this person activates your masculine tendency to pursue, to chase, to strategize so that you could be with them and stuff like that. Because that moments of like little things that this person is doing makes you feel alive. Kind of a bit of a breadcrumbing energy, I'm not gonna lie, okay? Okay, let's clarify the Magician and the Ten of Cups from their side. I want to do something different. I want to use this one instead. Okay, let's clarify the Magician. Cards of... Ooh. What? Okay, let's clarify the Justice. I want to clarify the Justice from their side first. Nine of Wands. Yeah. So something is happening in their life at this present moment to Libra, and it's going to happen in the future where there is going to be a situation that will stress them out and will make them feel a bit depleted and drained, and feel that they were being either left out in the cold or frustrated, something that is outside of you, something that is happening in their life. Now, when that happened, they would want to have some sort of a consoling energy by their side, which is you. However, I feel that the energy that you have in the present moment in comparison to the future is going to be very different, because in the future, when this person comes to you, you kind of like sense it. It's either they will tell you what is happening, like maybe, I had a bad day at work and it was horrible, or I just get, I don't know, dumped by somebody, whatever, right? Like whatever. And they come to you. It kind of like will shift your perception about this person to a point where you're like, hold on a second, you only come to me when you need something from me. You're going to be a much more balanced. I mean, you're going to be in your element in the future, because right now I see you being very masculine, very driven by the pursuit of things, of the want, ego kind of base. There's something here about this relationship mimic the relationship that you've had in your childhood. But from what I can tell is that in the future, when they come to you jumping full force, you're going to see things a little bit differently, and you're going to, let's see, whether you're going to tell them or not, okay? We'll see. I want to carve out the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Swords. For some of you, this could be like a relationship that has been going on for quite a minute, because it's like a pattern that you know. So in the future, like I said, when life hits them hard, right? They're going to come to you, and then you're going to be seeing them a little bit skeptic. Like, I don't know if I should trust you this time. Like, why is it that you come to me when you feel depleted, but when your cup is full, you don't give none of that to me, stuff like that. This person is going to make some sort of idea or like a promise or a vow, kind of, about this is what I want with you. I've been thinking about this, and this is what I want with you, yada, yada, yada. And although this is one of your biggest wish fulfillment, Libra, to have this, and I see it in here too, but the way in which you see things and do things is going to be a bit different, because you're not going to be like, yay, finally, you know what I mean? Like, finally, you're promising me this. Like, finally, you're going to do this. Like, you're not going to be like that, but you're going to wait and see with this Two of Wands. If this person truly is going to back up their words, if this person is actually going to follow through with their promises. Because it is your wish fulfillment. This person is your wish fulfillment. But this card is clarifying the Eight of Swords. I know that you have like a lot of expectations when it comes to this person, but I also feel that, not fully focusing or relying your self-esteem and self-worth based off of what this person is going to do for you in the future is the healthiest way to go about it. Okay, let's pull some advice card for you here, Libra. Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, and also the Seven of Wands. Whew. Okay. So the honeymoon phase of this is the after tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional right away tarot. The Four of Wands in here is like everybody's taking a picture, and then after the picture is taken, they're now moving along, right? And I think there's something about you missing the good thing of the relationship that once was, you know what I mean? And that's something, that's the kind of trick that our brain is doing in our mind. Sometimes we hold on to sweet, dear memories while forgetting about, the hurtful experiences that we're experiencing with someone, so that we cling on to hope. And one of the reasons why also politicians get to be voted, elected, and everything like that is because they keep selling us hopes and dreams. And there's something about your spirit guide want you to know, so that you could be much more clearer and much more balanced in a way that you judge this relationship, because I think you're holding on to the sweet memories of the past so much to a point where you don't realize that it has run its course. Now, I'm not saying that you should break up with them or anything like that, but to be much more realistic in regards to, maybe this is a Page of Pentacles in the overall challenge too, about you needing to see things from A to Z, from the start to finish, and really take like how many percentage of time that you spend during this relationship that you actually feel this way. The Four of Wands, where everything was nice and good. How many percent? Is it 20? Is it 30? Or is it 5? Okay. And now with the Seven of Wands, something here about boundaries, what you're feeling in the future, about you realizing like, why is it that this person only needs me when they're depleted, but then I feel used, kind of. Set your boundaries. Say whatever it is that you need to say. If you feel that things has been so unfair for you, say it. Set those boundaries, Libra, okay? And once you do, okay, the Seven of Wands is really interesting, because this person will have the ability to counter your argument to a point where you would feel like, oh my God, like I'm lost for words, or I don't know what to say, or oh, that this person is right. No, stand firm in your boundaries, okay? Your boundaries is what keeps you from self-abandoning yourself. And this is 2025. We don't self-abandon ourselves anymore, okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Libra. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.
If I love you and you love me, let's plant a seed, watch it grow into a tree, baby. Why don't we grow some nectarines, baby? Why don't we grow a little